And so I immediately had, a mindset of this is going to be a failure, but I'm going to just go ahead and give it a whirl. And through 11 years of whirling, there were so many times that I mean, even through children, and I'm actually counseling marriages now that have the children involved. And so once children become involved, then it gets even more complicated. And so in that 11 years of still trying to find myself, him trying to find himself, and us trying to find God together, I don't know what journey's worse. To be honest, I don't know that there is a more challenging journey than to find that person early on and then have to, honestly, Anthony, everything that you said about what your response to Josh, I was literally like, yes, 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 yes. Like, Josh, I hope you can go back and listen to the recording because Anthony hit it right on the head. It is not about the need that other person can fulfill. It is about the hole and the need that God will fill first for you. And so by making that room for him, there was a huge chance that my husband was not going to make that same room and we were going to have to go in our separate ways. But in God's kindness and in his loving mercy, he chose within 6 months of each other for us to come crashing into Christ, and then discovering that our need was not met in each other, but our need was met in him. Now, has this journey been tough? Oh gosh, yes, because we've been together now, married 29 years, together 34 years. And in that, I even told him this morning, I never really wanted to marry you. And I could tell him that after 30 something years. It's like, I never wanted to commit myself because I didn't think you were the right person for me. Well, nobody knows if they're the right person. Well, that was my inexperience and my immaturity in Christ, thinking that he was going to be the other half of me that I needed. And I did pull on him like that for a very, very long time. And it wore us both out. And so what Chris has said, what Anthony has said, Chris is single, and he's embracing that. I am now ministering to single ladies looking for husbands. Is that the craziest thing ever? Like, I am like, what? I have had a friend that she's 55 years old, and we've been walking out 10 years together in her singleness. She was never married. She never had children, but she knew that God had a husband for her. In January, she married a man who had never been married and who had no children and only had 2 significant relationships. I'm working with another single lady. She's African American, and she has been pursuing, like, we have Bedroom in the Bible podcast that we do. She has been faithfully listening to our Bedroom in Bible podcast that is focused on marriage, family, and identity, because the Lord told her to prepare herself in marriage by surrounding herself with marriage training and preparing herself to be the bride for her husband, but to first and foremost be the bride to Jesus Christ, be the bride to the bridegroom first, and then he will honor that. So those are the thoughts that I have in this particular conversation, is that Anthony hit it on the head, that we can never find our needs will never be met in another person, and he will not bring us that person, or you will be out of alignment and take on that person, and it will be unyoking. And then you'll have to go through what I went through for 11 years. So go with Chris's. I like Chris.